aside from some events that have been canceled due to COVID, there are events that are still happening in Luzerne County, and we're very excited to have Ted Wampel with me. He's the executive director for the Visit Luzerne County. And Ted, thanks for joining us here on SSPTV News.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate that.
So you had a series go on this summer, and I was happy to see that these events were happening to get people involved and to have a little bit of fun during the summer of 2020. So there are 2 events left for Rockin' the County. So first off, what is Rockin' the County, and what are those 2 events that people can participate in?
Well, thanks for asking, because last year, it was a very successful event we had called Rocking the River. And we had 3 different events that went on, got 7,000 people to the riverfront. It was a great time. There were no problems at all. People enjoyed music, grabbed a bite to eat, have a drink, brought their families if they, it was just a wonderful event. We were really looking forward to actually doing 4 events this year. And then March happened. So unfortunately, we then, obviously for the safety of everyone, we couldn't obviously go through with our events. So we had to cancel them and just look forward to 2021. And then sometime in the middle of May, when I'm sitting on my front porch, as we're supposed to do and not go anywhere, and I kept thinking to myself, there's something we have to be able to do to bring some happy times, to the people, because we're all stuck at home and nobody's going anywhere. And what can we do? And then I thought about all the events that all the parades, when we saw, graduation parades are going down streets, and, honoring hometown heroes and emergency workers. And it just dawned on me, and I've seen the parades with bands playing. Why can't we grab a flatbed and put a band on the back of the flatbed and take the Rockin' the County out into the 4 corners of the county, really take that music out there and let people enjoy it, again, for a brief period of time on a Friday afternoon, Friday night, when people are relaxing after a work week. It was going to be for an hour and a half, take a slow ride, about a 2.5 to 3 mile road right around the town. People can listen to music from their front porches. They can have their neighbors over. People could step out of a restaurant or step out of a bar and enjoy the music when the band would pause. Went around a couple of public squares, and after the first night, we weren't even a half a block into Hazleton, and a couple of people sitting on their front porch were shouting at us, "Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for bringing this to us. Thank you, thank you." And I looked at Tony Brooks, who was with me in the car, and I said, "It's good. Like right now, it's good. It's all good." It was all up, a big celebration from then. Hazleton had a great night. The people were wonderful.
So basically, these routes go through these cities, and the people could enjoy music, entertainment from the privacy of their own home.
Correct. And we've had people that, anticipated us coming. We saw this in Hazleton. This is where it was really cool. There were people on the porches that, saw all the publicity and were there and had people over. There were people on some of the streets that heard the music, because we're going very slow to parade pace, opened their front doors, were surprised to see this band playing. And at that point, it was the brass band that was playing. All of a sudden started dancing along in their doorways. We're looking at other people, other family members, telling them to come out. Go a little bit further, all of a sudden a 2nd-story window opens up. People are leaning out and they're singing along, they're clapping along. And I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. And to me, that it just made all of it worthwhile, and it's a huge success for Luzerne County.
Well, I'm glad to see some events still happening. We're being creative this way with how we work, obviously through Zoom, with how we socialize through events like the ones you're having. So thank you so much, and keep up the good work. I know that there are going to be events coming up in the fall that people can enjoy, and we'll be talking about that later on here on SSPTV News.